Yeah, you can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening face-off. This is what you play for. Moments like this, you can feel the energy in this building, and we are underway. Quick pass. Oh, what a save! He stopped it. Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Made that stop.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender...
Thunderous collision! Look at the end result! He's on his own bench!
Yeah, and this is tough to handle, whether it's on your opponent's bench or yours. You know why, James? It's because you weren't able to stand your ground, and now you're over the boards.
Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow! Carries it in. Slick feed. Vancouver's got the puck along the wall. Poked away at center by Niederreiter. Picked up along the wall by Zadorov. Here's a short pass to Lindholm. Now he takes it over the line. Sends the pass in front. Picked off in front. Quick feed to Morrissey.
Pedersen's really impressed me with that last play, James. I mean, to have the wherewithal to hold on to that puck, I mean, that's tenacity on your way down, falling to the ice and still get the shot off. That's leadership at its best.
Can't get it to go.
James, you know in practice when you do target shooting, guess why? So you hit the net. I think he's got to get back to it and work on it.
Can't get it to go. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Shifley's got it along the wing. McCabe stick handling in his own zone. Vancouver's got it along the wall. Winnipeg's got the puck along the boards. DeMello's got it in the defensive end. Shot! Glove save! How did he get a piece of that?
Matthews can deke his way to the net and launch a quick shot before anyone can react. That's his shock and awe zone ability. Demko's well-respected and a great competitor between the pipes. Now, as I send it back upstairs, I'll be watching out for one of these players to give their team a chance to win tonight.
Vancouver's ready to go on the attack. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Vancouver's at the back end. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Myers. And he was locked in on that save as play continues. The Huskies played along the boards. Big time save! Oh, my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Play continues here, but this crowd's still buzzing after what we saw. What a stop that was.
Yeah, and they're saying thank you to the goaltender right now, James. They're still on their feet. They're electric right now. And really, it's a nice feeling. Why? Because it doesn't always go this way, so when you have it, you embrace it. Some fragile timing here, James, at the end of the period. It's a close game. The PKers have to get to work. They can get some rest in the intermission, and they can start the next period.
And the power play unit takes to the ice their first chance to try to make something happen in this game.
First power play of the game and an opportunity to go up by one. And analytics will tell you, when you score first, chances are you win the game.
And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. Makes the save on the slapper. Vancouver's got a hold of it along the wall. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Into the offensive end now. Moves it quickly over to Iafallo. And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. Battle along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Pedersen. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time. Second period set to get underway. The Huskies win the draw and get their penalty killing unit off to a good start.
great read on that wrist shot, James, and sometimes it can be difficult because with a quick release, the shot can be disguised, but he does a great job of getting in front of it and making the save.
And he takes the feed. Tries to get the puck over to Velarde. Winnipeg's got it in their own zone. And he takes the feed. Oh, that's gotta hurt. What a play. Takes the feed at the point. Blocked in front. Lindholm's moving the puck through his own zone. Picked off by Matthews. Moves into the offensive zone. Feeds it over on the attack. Puck grab by Lafferty. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Still lots of time left in the period. We've still got zeros on the board. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Delayed penalty coming up here. Good fight for the puck along the boards. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
In this game, you're always trying to buy time for your teammates, but sometimes if you hold on a little bit too long, you're going to get the interference call.
Another scoring opportunity looms here.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, man. It is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
Breaks up the play by getting in front of it. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. And they get the job done. Big-time defensive play. Poked away by Bluger. Vancouver's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it to Mikheyev. Steps inside. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Hammers a shot. Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
You almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. The goaltenders are just so good in this league, James. If they see the shot, they are going to stop it. And so you got to get traffic in front of the net. On this power play, they do an excellent job of getting bodies in front of the paint.
Vancouver's gone in front here in this second, but it took a while.
And it can change the mindset when you're up against a goaltender who's making a ton of saves. You're trying to find holes, and sometimes you can overthink it. When you put one by the tender, all of a sudden it starts to get a little bit easier as you play a little freer and the stick isn't as tight.
And a nice takeaway in the defensive end, trying to gain a step. Denies him on the breakaway. Slides the puck across to Mikheyev. Takes the feed. Oh, a save on the play!
Oh, it's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck. The goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
Vancouver's message was clear coming into this one. Lots of shots on net, and they lead here in this second. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession.
Hellebuck's last save is one that's going to be remembered for a while, James. It's going to be on the highlight reel. It's on one of mine now. I mean, he stole one there. It was all but in, and that desperation and compete level, it makes the save.
Takes the pass. From center, they get into the attacking area. Vancouver's got the puck in the defensive end. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Morrissey. Quick pass to Pionk. Vancouver's looking to break out of their own end. Here's a short pass to Miller. Battling for it along the boards. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. More than half the frame has been played here. Vancouver's ahead 1-0. Winnipeg's won the draw. Morrissey's gained the line and on the attack. Cuts to the front. Demko's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Late goings of this period. Vancouver's up 1-0. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. The Huskies have it on the offensive end. Grips it and rips it. Denies that opportunity. Sends a pass over. Hoaglander's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Great save by Hellebuck. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Centers glide into the dot as a face-off ready to resume play. Winnipeg's won the defensive zone draw. The Huskies will play from the defensive zone. With possession along the wall. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. Can't connect. Vancouver's got just a few seconds left here with the puck. And he takes the pass. Here's a chance! There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We'll back with more in a moment. Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Winnipeg's not going to be able to get back in this game if they sit on the perimeter and they continue to chase the game.
Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical. We see players working from this area all the time in practice. A quick snapshot. Goalie can't get set to position in time, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We got a tie game. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Miller's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment. Ehlers is going to go off for tripping.
Well, I really like them working off the 1-3-1 sequence that they were successful on earlier, James. It really opens up the ice. So you're using and stretching the entire zone. And listen, there's a lot of ice for the defense to cover. So you can look to the flanks, you can look...
Scores! It's in the back of the net, and it comes from an unlikely source because that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, he's been relentless, James, in this playoffs. And you know what? He's found a way to find the back of the net. That's going to be a huge confidence boost for himself and his teammates. This power play goal is a result of the face-off. I mean, winning possession right away, knowing exactly where that puck is going to go, reading the coverage perfectly for that goal.
Vancouver's got the lead here in period number 3. So, Cheryl, do you protect or do you keep on pushing now?
I think there's a fine balance here. I mean, you don't just want to play to hold on. You want to attack for the win, James, but you got to recognize where you are on the ice, and you got to trust who you put out there.
Knocked away by Mikheyev. Works it across to Hronek. Centering pass! He scores! What an opportunity and delivers!
Well, James, that was just a blast from the high slot. Not sure where the coverage went, though. The coach is not going to be very impressed with the lack of support in the defensive zone.
Vancouver sending a quick message here early in this third period with that goal, Cheryl. We are not slowing down.
It's not slowing down, and it's entertaining when you provide offense right off the hop. We love to see it, and you know who doesn't? Their opponent.
Puck knocked loose in the neutral zone. Quick feed down low. The Huskies have it against the wall. Across the line from center. Quick feed to Matthews. Off target. Maintains control of the puck. That's gloved by Demko.
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Vancouver's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Poked away in the neutral zone. Play is called for offside. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. And they win that draw at center. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Pettersson's got the puck in his own zone. Dumps it in. Good hit on the play. Slides it across to Niederreiter. Here they come on the attack. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Winnipeg's got possession of the puck. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Dumps the puck in. Winnipeg's got the puck. Looks to pass it to Niederreiter. Vancouver's got it in the neutral zone. Quick pass across to Pettersson. And that's picked off by Monahan.
Winnipeg's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks. They've had great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Pettersson's lugging the puck. Vancouver's got a hold of the puck now. Handles the puck. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. It's a 2-on-1. Into the offensive zone. Dishes it off. And they can't get that one to go. Takes the puck. Oh, tremendous save on the play.
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James. And the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop. He makes a great read on that puck, James. I mean, the quick release wrist shot, that's a tough one to stop. All the shooter wants to do is catch you off guard, get it in behind you, but he gets square to it.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Big save.
Well, he's flashing the leather on this save. The shooter's in a grade A scoring area, and man, he just whips out the glove and makes the save.
In a head-to-head matchup tonight, who had the better performance?
Matthews has put in the work in practice, and it's paid off for him tonight, guys. He's helped his team get on the board, and that's what's given him the edge, in my opinion.
And now he moves it quickly to Matthews. Across the line along the left wall. Here's a pass to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. Here in the late goings of the period, Vancouver's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. Taken by Larson. Receives the pass. A shot at the empty net. Scores into the empty net. Counter, I feel like you must have had a few empty netters in your day.
Oh, yeah, this was on the back end. I didn't have hands, so when I scored one, listen, I celebrated. I was down and out, fist pumping everywhere, even when it was the empty net. On the dying moments of the game, they get the empty netter, James, and that's just a result of having urgency, making sure they protect the middle of the ice, and hey, they get it down the ice and get the empty netter to boot.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Lindholm's won the draw. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Huskies have it now. Feeds it on over to Connor. The Huskies pick up steam and are on the attack. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Demko.
Demko's been excellent tonight, but he's faced a ton of shots. Lucky he's dialed in and been making the saves because their run-and-gun style could catch up with them. They've got a healthy lead. They don't want to blow it.
Lindholm's won it off the faceoff. Takes the feed. Vancouver's got the puck against the boards. Moves it quickly over to Schmidt. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. And as the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledge what they just saw tonight. Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. Well, Cheryl, here we go. 3-2 series now, and you got to say that the momentum has shifted despite trailing.
James, it's amazing what belief can do, and I do believe that it has switched momentum in their favor right now. They staved off elimination, so now you have a confident group that knows that they can win, and they're just looking at it game by game right now.
And the fans are getting loud once again to salute their Warriors here, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, this is a lot of fun. I mean, this is the connection that you see between a fan base and their team, and it's a tradition, right? You come out on the ice, and you want to salute them and say thank you for providing energy throughout the game.
The playoffs are a war of attrition, and we know that they will continue, and we will see you then at the next broadcast. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. We'll talk to you then.